Egypt has strongly condemned Israel's continued targeting of Syrian infrastructure, including military sites and equipment, describing it as deliberate destruction across Syria. Egypt's foreign ministry condemns Israel's expansion in Syrian territories, accusing it of exploiting Syria's crisis and violating international law, warning of serious consequences. Egypt urged the UN Security Council and international actors to intervene, demanding an immediate end to Israeli escalations and respect for Syria's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has sent well wishes to Moroccan King Mohammed VI following the success of a surgery that he recently underwent. In the cable, President el-Sisi extended his best wishes for a full and fast recovery and wished the people of Morocco further progress and prosperity. Egypt's Foreign Minister Badr Abdulati has traveled to Beijing for a bilateral visit aimed at strengthening ties between Egypt and China. Abdulati's trip includes leading the fourth round of the Egypt-China strategic dialogue with his Chinese counterpart. He will also meet senior officials to discuss cooperation and regional developments, engage with leaders of major Chinese companies in Egypt, and connect with the Egyptian community in China. Egypt's Foreign Minister Badr Abdulati has met with prominent members of the Egyptian community in China at the start of his official visit to Beijing. Abdulati emphasized the ministry's commitment to providing full support and consular services to Egyptians abroad. The minister highlighted the vital role of expatriates in strengthening Egypt's relations with other countries, particularly with key economic partner China. He also encouraged participation in the 2025 Egyptian Diaspora Conference aimed at fostering continuous dialogue and improving consular services through technology. Egypt's envoy to the Czech Republic, Mahmoud Afifi, has participated in a meeting between Arab ambassadors in Prague and the Czech foreign minister. Discussions focused on the Gaza crisis and Syria. Afifi highlighted Egypt's mediation efforts for a Gaza ceasefire and humanitarian aid, as well as its support for Palestinian rights. He reaffirmed Egypt's stance on Syria's sovereignty and territorial integrity. The Czech foreign minister praised Egypt's balanced regional role. Badr Abdulati, an Irish Foreign Minister of Defence and Foreign Affairs, Michael Martin, have signed a memorandum of understanding on launching a political consultation mechanism between the two countries. Minister Abdulati commended Ireland's stand regarding the Palestinian cause and its recognition of the Palestinian state, underlining the importance of intensifying regional and international efforts to realize ceasefire in the Gaza Strip and ensure delivery of humanitarian aid. Egyptian Ambassador Mohammed El-Badri has met with German Minister of State Tobias Lindner to discuss regional and international issues, particularly the situation in the Middle East. They agreed on the necessity of reaching an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and of relieving the deteriorating humanitarian crisis there, along with helping to stabilize the situation in Syria. The two sides also discussed the political, economic, and cultural relations between Egypt and Germany and agreed on the importance of boosting ties and opening new horizons of cooperation in the different domains. Minister of Tourism and Antiquities Sharif Fathi and his Bahraini counterpart Fatima bin Jafar al-Sarafi have discussed the importance of their tourism sectors benefiting from artificial intelligence. They also discussed boosting bilateral cooperation in tourism and promoting tourism in both countries. During the meeting, the Minister of Tourism reviewed tourist movement indicators in Egypt in 2024, noting that year-on-year tourist movement will increase 5% by the end of this year. Minister of Water Resources and Irrigation Hani Swalem and President of the Saudi Water Authority Abdullah Abdul Karim have discussed Egyptian and Saudi successes in groundwater management, flood prediction, dams, and rainwater harvesting. During 16 in Riyadh, Egypt and Saudi Arabia discussed strengthening cooperation on rainmaking and leveraging Saudi research. They also explored joint efforts in agricultural desalination, optimizing membranes used in desalination plants. Minister of Water Resources and Irrigation Hani Swalem has also discussed climate-resilient agri-food system transformation with the Regional Director for Sustainable Development in the Middle East and North Africa, Miski Burhan. In a meeting at the World Bank, Swalem highlighted past collaborations aimed at implementing integrated activities, upgrading irrigation systems, enhancing farmers' capacities, and promoting the reuse of sanitation water for agricultural purposes. Minister of Health Khalid Abdul Ghaffar has emphasized the importance of coordinating efforts to meet the medical needs of the Syrian people amid the ongoing crisis. During his opening speech at the 61st session of Arab Health Ministers' Council in Iraq, Abdul Ghaffar also reiterated Egypt's commitment to providing continuous support to Palestine, Lebanon, and Sudan. Ambassador to Rwanda Nermeen Assam Al-Zawahiri and the Rwandan Minister of Trade and Industry Prudence Zibahizi have discussed leveraging Egypt and Rwanda's membership in COMESA to boost bilateral trade. The ambassador emphasized Egypt's readiness to meet Rwanda's market needs and called for easier access for Egyptian firms, particularly in transportation and construction. Zibahizi meanwhile expressed interest in Egypt's expertise in agriculture, healthcare, education and construction, highlighting the potential of the Egyptian logistics zone on the Rwandan-Tanzania border. The Egyptian ambassador to Belgrade and Serbian Health Minister Zlatibor Lankar have discussed expanding existing cooperation in nursing to other areas of healthcare. Examples include public-private hospital partnerships, specialized hospitals, and pharmaceutical production and experts. In November, Egyptian Minister Amr Talat and his Serbian counterpart Dian Rezitic discussed enhancing ICT cooperation, focusing on digital transformation, infrastructure, and capacity building. Egypt's Minister of Transport has intensified its efforts to bolster its commercial fleet with a capacity of 82,000 tons, a length of 229 meters, and cutting-edge eco-friendly technology. Wadi Al Arish stands as a symbol of modern maritime innovation. The ministry aims to own 36 commercial vessels by 2030, increasing the fleet's capacity to transport 25 million tons of diverse goods annually. Egypt has signed an agreement to establish the region's first ship recycling and building project. The project, located in the western region of the Mieta port, will recycle ships, construct new vessels, and conduct ship repairs, including planned and emergency maintenance for vessels up to 400 meters in length and 40,000 tons in lightweight displacement. The project will operate on a 2 million square meter site, adhering to international recognized environmental and safety standards.